Ah, ha, 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 ha. Here we go. Okay. What we got here? Ah, okay. Two tens, two twos, twos. Where's everything? Oh my god, everywhere. Twos. Let's get okay. Just one more plate needed. There. Ooh. Right. So think that's about there. Wrong one. Okay, so welcome everybody. Good morning, hello, welcome. It is chest day. It was going to be a leg day, but I woke up feeling really, really good. So I thought, why not carry that good feeling and destroy it by having a chest day? So here we go. Right, just try and get the setup right. It's been a canny while since I've done barbell chest press. So in the last few weeks, we've been been concentrating on dumbbell work, which I think it's really helped in getting that mind to muscle connection more so. So today I'm gonna take my shoes off because they're too loose to feel any comfort in. So take them off. So my last PR was a little while ago. We did 85 kilos. Don't think it was the cleanest of reps, but I'm not saying I'm going to go for a PR today, but it would be nice to improve on the technique and just take it from there, really. So hopefully things are starting to dial in. So yeah, happy days. Just let us know what the score is whilst I'm doing this. I know it's 2-2 at the moment, but let us know. So let's just get it. Right. Again, felt nice. Felt nice. What I don't want to do is use too much energy just repping. I want to just get onto a nice weight, feel locked in, and just carry on really. So 85 is the last last time we did a PR. If I can get anywhere near that, it would be nice. If we can match it, that'd be good. If we match it and have good form, even better. If we can exceed that expectation, then I think everything will be hunky dory. I'll be very, very pleased. But I think, like any compound movement, it does take a bit of a expertise to ensure that you're getting everything correct. So, welcome everybody. If I've not seen your comment, I do apologise. Nice, bro. Thanks. So, if I don't see your comment, just spam it and say it again. I do try and keep it real, keep it honest, keep it very transparent. So yeah. So welcome one and all. Let's we have 70 kilos loaded up. Again, I think the more often I do this type of exercise, you start dialing and locking in my P's and Q's to where I need to be, what I need to do, lock in, get things standardized, and all the better. Again, 2 solid reps. That's all I'm really. That's all I want. If the first rep's good, the second rep's locked in, I'm happy to then move on to the next band. So we're not wasting valuable energy. So let's go up to 80 kilos. kilos. So just let me know what the score is between Argentina and Cape Verde. What is this? What is the score? I need to know, chat. We are live both on TikTok and YouTube. All today's session, all my sessions are available on YouTube later on during the day. So if people want to rewatch what I do, then please feel free to go onto the YouTube channel. Things are slowly improving. I'm trying to improve what I do here at the gym, what I do in and around the community of gym life and whatever. I'm trying to be a bit more presentable, whatever. But anyway, gas bagging. 80 kilos loaded up. Let's go for it. Again, it's just trying to get all my P's and Q's correct. Again, felt better than any other time I've done it before, which is bodes really well. I think I should just carry on with it with what I'm doing. I think I should load up 85 kilos. Either load up 85 or we just go straight to 90. I do feel like I've got the strength there, so why not? Why not? I mean, sometimes you have to shoot your shot, aren't you? If you don't try, then you don't know. Feel like I've got the power there. And this will be my new personal best if I get it. Considering where I was pretty at the start of the year, having issues with my rotator cuff, trying to understand my flaws, and trying to do a good bench press, taking time to figure things out, and I think now things are starting to progress quite nicely. So 90 kilos loaded on. We're going to just refocus. So if I miss your comment, I do apologise. So hello, am I okay? Yes, I'm okay. Thank you. How are you? Well, anyway, 90 kilos. No faffing on. 90 kilos. Oh, okay. First rep I was really happy with. Second rep I didn't go as deep. I was probably about a couple of centimeters off the chest, but still, I think I'd take that. I'd take that. So, do we call that a new PB? I think so. So I'm really happy with that. I think it's probably testament to things I've been doing on the dumbbells. I think focusing on the details is probably really important. So if you get yourself strong on the dumbbell press, it's going to be a better thing to do than just trying to max out on a bench press. Wow, easy. Felt really good. Felt really easy. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on another couple of kilos aside, see if we can get 95. Have a bit of a rest pause before we do that, trying to ensure we've got enough energy in reserve. And then what we're going to do after this bench press, or after we finish on the bench press, we're going to do some a slight incline dumbbell press for a bit of volume, bit of continuity. But yeah, so far so good. I'm very, very pleased. So this will be put onto a YouTube short, a highlight on to TikTok. So TikTok. So it should be all good. I'm happy. Mm. What is the score between Argentina and Cape Verde? Let me know in the chat, please. Let me know in the chat. I really, really need to know. Right, so. Okay, so. What I'll do, I mean, don't think you can see that there. Yeah, there you go. Maybe that'll be better there like that. Push. So I'm going to put 95 on. 95. Okay, so 95. Oh, okay, not far off. Not far off. Just getting that depth. And I think it's sometimes that trusting whether I'm be able to get the power back up. I think I'm going to reserve myself for a few minutes, recompose myself, and we'll try again. But felt good. Just need to go a little bit deeper. Oh, yes. So get your comments in if you would like to know anything. Feel free. What is the score, guys? Does anybody watch football? So what's the score? Let me know. Let me know. But that was good. I'm really happy with that. One thing I am thinking of is maybe get the slingshot out and then trying to overload on the barbell. I think historically I've done about maybe 105, 110 kilos on a slingshot. But I know I performed a complete rep at 100 kilos with a slingshot. So we're not far off from 100 kilos now. So without a slingshot, without any wraps. So not bad. So we'll have to think about what to do after. Here we go. 95 kilos. See if we can go a bit deeper. Wow, that was brutal. That was absolutely brutal, but got there in the end. My. So the target for this year was to get up to 100 kilos. I think in the next couple of months, I think within the next 2 months, I think we'll be getting on to 100 kilos. Just need to now probably regather myself. Wow. I think it might be time to get the slingshot out. Trying to overload on the barbell. Why not? Might get some wraps on, but that's pretty good. I'm really happy with that. Yeah. Wow, that was good. Don't get another big boy plate. Oh. So put up to 100. Wow, 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 wow. Oh. Okay. Pardon moi. Where is? There you are. Okay, now large. Think I'm pretty outgrowing my slingshot. So what I'm gonna do, put it there. Hopefully that's a bit nicer. So ah, 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 ah. Okay, so we'll just get suited and booted. So what I'd like to do right now is trying to exceed 100 kilos on the slingshot. Trying to remain that tightness. Again, just doing things like this kind of like programs the nervous system into adapting to that type of payload. Just that a bit of assistance at the bottom end of the rep. So, but the bars moved really, really nicely up until the last rep on the 95 kilos. But I'm going to say, we've definitely got 90 kilos as a PB. I'm not going to say 95 is a new PB, although I did do it for 3 reps in total. I'm not entirely convinced I can claim it as a PB just because I didn't go through definite touch onto the chest. So 90 kilos PB at 1:30 in the morning, it wasn't too bad. So get your comments in. I do appreciate any gas bagging. Right, I'm going to go for a. I'm going to do a neutral grip and a bit of a narrow grip in a bit, actually. Right. Harder than it looks. That's what I always say. Ooh. Right, so get your comments in, people. I don't think I'm going to exceed anything higher than what I'm doing right now. But nevertheless, it's nice to get back onto the barbell bench press after quite a good month or so away from it. Definitely the utilization of the dumbbells definitely have made me stronger. So yeah, I think the programming is work. We've seen progression, we're making gains, and that's the most important thing. So if you can drop us a comment down below, that I have most appreciated. But yeah, happy days. I don't think I'm going to exceed any more on this. I think with what I've done so far, I'm really happy with. This slingshot's too tight. Getting my arms getting too big. But I tell you what, having a slingshot is really good, especially when you probably train alone. Just helps at that bottom portion of the rep, which I think is really important. What I'm going to do is take 20 kilos off. So what shall we go down to? I want to. So that's going to be 81. So it's going to be around about 76 kilos that we're going to need. So what I'm trying to do, I like to operate in around about 85% of what I lifted. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be 30.5 kilos, which is going to be, yes, about 77 kilos in it. You might as well just do 80, round up, then round down. So what we'll do, get 80 kilos back on. Probably trying to do without any wrist wraps. I don't suffer with any aches or pains, but sometimes having these mechanisms to give you that bit of extra rigidity really helps. But wow. So get your comments in down below, and welcome. If you're new here, ask any questions that you feel like is important or maybe relevant to what I'm doing. Let us know what the score is between Argentina and Cape Verde. I really need to know. Right, so we're going to be operating at 85% of our PR, which today was 90 kilos, which is a new personal best, which I'm really happy with. I think so far it's testament to the programming that I've been doing. Things are progressing really well. That's a sick gym. Okay, this is called One Gym. It's based in the northeast of England. This is in Bishop Auckland. So there's many One Gym in around the northeast of England, and yeah, it is pretty sick. It is well catered. So if you like a gym that has ample equipment, good quality equipment, I may add, get yourself to a one gym. So I appreciate the comments. That's one thing I really appreciate most of is people adding a comment in below. But yeah, right. Let's do this. This is 80 kilos. I might do a close grip. Tell you what, close grips, laddie, changes the power range for sure. We'll go back to our original hand positioning. But yeah, I do like to try different variations of hand positions. I think that's really important. Trying to find that different range. But wow. On my dumbbells at the moment, I think it's 32 and a halves. It would be nice. I mean, I have noticed a lot of progression on doing dumbbell work, and I think that's translated across to a better bench press. So I think after this, we're going to jump on to do some dumbbell work. Not necessarily for to overexert ourselves to add more weight, but try and get a deeper range of motion and just try and build up that mechanical tension on the actual pec itself. So I'm going to probably operate in around about 25, 27 kilos. So what do you say? Oh, sorry. So the max ones here are 60 kilos, which isn't that heavy, to be fair. I know there's probably other gyms in and around in the northeast. I'm trying to think what it's called, but there's one near where I work, and I'm pretty sure they have a lot of powerlifting stuff there, which I imagine they would have more range of scope of dumbbells, which would cater for people who actually prefer powerlifting. So, I mean, with powerlifting, you probably want it in excess, anything over 60, 70 kilos, dumbbells easily. Again, I mean, it's like anything. If you're looking for strength, then you're looking at low reps. But if you're looking at building that endurance, then you're looking high reps. It's all down to what goals you want to facilitate. I think sometimes trying to get your key movers with heavy weight and then use accessories to trying to increase that muscular tension. Hopefully it's all connected. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, just let us know. Everything still green on my end. No, still can't hear you. What's happened? How about now? Just let us know if you can hear us now. Oh, nothing. Ah, that's a shame. That is a shame. Nope, batteries are working. Batteries are most definitely working. No, they're both working. They're both working fine. Unfortunately, I don't have another phone to verify whether the microphone's working or not. So I appreciate those who sticking around. Let's try one more setting. Which one's which? Can you hear me now? Feel like a right numpty. We're gonna do one more set anyway. We're gonna do one more set, and then we're gonna jump onto some dumbbells. If you can hear me now, just let us know. Unless what we'll do is okay, let's just do this. Hey, there you go. So hopefully you can hear me, everybody. If you can hear me, just let us know. Right. So without any further ado, I'm gonna crack on. Whether the mic's working or not, I got to crack on. I can't be slacking off. Ooh. Right, and so 80 kilos, 85% of one rep max from earlier on. Yes. Oh, that's it. I think I'm starting to notice form dropping off. Can't be having form drop off. Not worth the loss of energy. Right. I think what we're gonna do now, I'm gonna jump on to some dumbbells. So that was pretty good. I'm really happy with that. Cannot lie. Let's tidy up. Wow. Cool. Cool. So I'll have to double check something on the app. Ow. There we go. Happy days. So let's get things moving around. Right, and so we're going to do some dumbbell incline presses. So let's get things set up. So if you can still hear me, I hope you can still hear me. So if you can let us know what the score was with Argentina and Cape Verde. I've been most appreciated. Woo. Right. What we are going to do is trying to have a very good. So I'd like to have my bench set at about 10 degrees. So 10 degrees is probably for me more optimal. Doesn't engage the delts, side delts, which is important. So I think what we'll do, we'll get the 25s and we'll just try to concentrate on just get a bit more of get more reps in than anything. See how things go, because I might be a bit tender. So drop us a comment, you know what to do. More conversation, the better. Not bad. Easy does it. So if you can hear me, just let us know in the comments. You can still hear me. Just appreciate the communication. I wonder what can I do. Right, Background is mute mic, no. Okay, you can do some pause live. Okay, it's interesting. Here. All right, cool. I didn't realize that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start bringing my headphones in. You learn something new every day. Right, so I think what I'm gonna do in the future, next time tomorrow, I'll bring in my headphones so I can hear what you hear, thus removing any confusion and definitely remove any tomfoolery around it. Well, that's gonna be weird, isn't it? Right, and so we'll try and do as many reps as possible, between 6 to 8 reps. We'll take it from there. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, here we go. It's what I like about the dumbbells. You can get a nice deep stretch. Wow. I think I'll do one more set. With one gym. This Joe, this is Bishop One Gym. I think personally, I do prefer this gym. I do go to the one in Concert. That does have a 1 or 2 piece of equipment which I really do like. I've been to the one in Newton Aycliffe. That was nice. The only thing I didn't like was they didn't really have a good flat bench that I think I'll be able to use and feel safe with. I definitely prefer the one here at this one gym. Bit more robust. 40. It is, yeah, well, there you go. You should have said, but yeah, it is a good gym. I do like this gym. It's definitely one of the best gyms I've been to. And I think what I need to do in the future is probably make a bit of a road trip and visit some different gyms in and around the northeast. But I think at the moment I'm enjoying coming to this gym. I definitely won't be leaving this gym anytime soon. Definitely a lot of scope to build muscle. Right, it's turned out to be a very good session. New PB on the barbell, 90 kilos achieved. So we're now up the ante on that. I definitely feel that doing the dumbbell work prior has reaped its benefits. Just got to get better. Get better, lose a bit of extra body fat in the meantime, start dialing in the diet. But anyway, can you let me know what was the score between Argentina and Cape Verde? Because last time I checked, it was 2-2. So I would like to know the score. Oh, wow, freaking hell. Oh, nice. So what I'm gonna do now is gonna call it a day with the chest movements. We're gonna do some slow negative works with the rowing machine. See what we can get on there. Wow, freaking hell. I might be able to put my shoes back on now. Wow. And to think today I was going to do a leg day. I think leg day is now going to be tomorrow. I just woke up feeling really, really good. Had a very light tea last night before bed, and I feel so much better for it. Anyway, appreciate that, Joe. Enjoy your little kip. For me, I won't be going to bed anytime soon. I've got work later on this morning, so I'll go home, have a nice fry up to start to commence this new diet. So yeah, I think it's going to be the right move for myself personally. I want to get rid of some excess body weight, excess body fat. So needs must, needs must. Right. So here we go. Online, happy, happy, happy. So we'll leave my bag there. We'll take my towel and my bottle of agua. So yes, drop in a comment if you would like to add any input to the session. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to put about 40 kilos aside on this row. Yes. Here we go. Okay, that's 40 there. Feel really pumped. Right, so without further ado, so Woo! So 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 we've got 40 kilos either side. And what I like to do is I do like to complement one muscle group with an opposing workout for the other group muscle. Just give that overall balance. And it's so nice to be able to work things independently from one another. Really concentrate on that reach and that bit of power. Wow. Wow. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna up the ante again. I think I'm just gonna put another 20 kilos aside on. Keep the tension there. Normally I do couple this exercise with a leg extension, but not today. We'll do that in a bit. So any comments you'd like to know anything, please feel free to drop me down below. Making progress. I will be uploading any progress that I think is relevant to updating people or showing anybody who's interested to see the progression. There is going to be all today's session, or every session I've done so far is always available on YouTube in all its glory, no edits. How it is, how it goes, what happens on the session is always uploaded. So I don't like polishing a turd, if I'm honest. It is what it is. But nevertheless, 60 kilos. And what I'll try to do about 3 to 4 sets on here. Rep range, probably 6 to 8 reps. Don't really mind if I fail 1 rep short. I do what I feel is necessary. Here we go again. 60 kilos. That's good. Nice. Wow, wow, wow. Pardon me. Nice. Can we up the ante again? I think so. Why not? I probably could do more. It's been a good session, really good session. So today we've hit a PR or personal best, whatever you want to say. With 90 kilos on the on the barbell press, bench press, which is really good. So I'll be uploading that later on today. So just to give you a bit of an update on progress. It's all going good. It's going fantastic. Couldn't ask for anything more, really. Right, so 80 kilos. Don't think I've ever done 80 kilos per side. So I just think when you start noticing that you're putting more and more weight on machines, I think it's testament to the dedication that you put in. And it looks like we only get one more plate on there and that'll be fully maxed out, which is a bit of a shame. Right, 80 kilos aside, 160 kilos in total. Grip strength is definitely slipping, but the only way we can improve grip strength is by overloading. That's it. Right, and with that done, I'm happy with that. Sweating like anything. So, what I'm going to do now is allow the top half to relax, recoup. I'm going to jump on doing some leg curls. And what I've been favouring of late is the Panata leg curl machine. Pretty sick, if I'm honest. Gives you that independence between each leg. Right, almost done, chat. Almost done. Just got to make sure it's tidy for the next person. Don't try to be a douche. Wow. I'm gassed already. Almost done. There we go. So we'll do some of this. So get your comments in if you'd like to know anything. Let's get a bit of weight on there first. I think we should do 25 from the get-go. We have been doing in around 20 to 30 kilos previously. Why is there so much weight down there for? And another 5 kilo plate. There it is. Happy, happy days. Ah, come on. Right, so bit of a breather. Okay, right. So get your comments in below if you'd like to know anything. Please feel free. That's better. Just a bit too far back. That's better. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Wow. Absolutely gassed. So I appreciate the comments. Hi, bro. Hi, bro. Hi, hi. Sorry if I missed your messages. But yes, people on YouTube, please feel free to drop in a comment. And same on TikTok. We are live both on TikTok and on YouTube. The session will be available on YouTube later on today. I do like to keep the sessions unedited and just kept raw as they are. Saves me wasting my time editing things. I like to keep things very transparent and upfront. No corners cut. And if I look like a douche, I look like a douche. It's one of them things. I'm not here to make myself look pretty or make look like I'm in the right, got the right styling for the occasion. I'm here to work out, get strong. One, two. So head over to YouTube if you want to join me on YouTube and subscribe if you like. Yeah. Wow. I'm sorry for all the grunting. Yeah. Ooh. Let me know what the score was between Argentina and Cape Verde, because no one set out. The only thing I'm aware of, it was 2-2 when I started the gym. So let me know what the final score was. I'd be most appreciated. And I'm gonna make this a bit heavy, I think. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, heavier, heavier, heavier. We're gonna go to 2.5, 27 maybe, or yes. There we go, chat. We have found so go up to 27.5. I think after that we might go up to 30. But yeah, session's been a really good session so far. If I missed any comments, I do apologize. Don't think I have. So get your comments in. If you'd like to know anything, please feel free. Making progress. So today we have hit I hit a new personal best, hit 90 kilos with really good form. Then I did 95, which was almost perfect. I didn't go strictly down to the chest, so I'm not going to count it as a personal best. But I will upload both sets just to give a bit more clarity to the progress. And I think with the progression I've made so far, I think it's probably testament down to what I've been doing previously with the dumbbell work. I think that's probably paid its own weight, really. Ooh, I'm sweating my nuts off. Right, 27 kilos, 27 and a half kilos, as you say. Ah, chew. Oh, wow. Wow. Chew. Hey. Oh, oh, nice. So definitely get up the ante again. We'll go up to 30 kilos. Why not? Why not? It says. We'll do 32 and a half because I've done 30 before. So we do 32 and a half. So there we go. Here we go. Here we go. Probably the last set I'm going to do. Going to start dialing in the diet a bit better now, I think. But yeah, 32 and a half kilos. Let's go for it. Oh, 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 yes. Oh, oh, oh. Wow. I think that's my shallot for now. So, tidy up time. Ready for the next gym bro. Wow. Nice. Again, just trying to keep things ticking over, moving. I think that's the one thing you have to be when you come to the gym, not to allow the don't let the rest in between stop you from progressing. I'm absolutely gassed. Ugh. Right, and so done legs. Might do one more movement for legs in a bit, but I think what we need to do is a bit of triceps and biceps. And I think what we'll do, we'll go a little bit lighter. Doesn't have to be anything spectacular. Absolutely cooked. Get this a bit higher. So I do apologize. Just adjusting the tripod. So we just look at it. Here we go. Oop. Whoa. Trying to look at yourself in the mirror in the camera, it's a bit weird. Nice. Hey. 7.5, very light. We'll go to 10s. We'll do a bit of run the rack with the triceps. think the most important thing is just teaching your muscles to go to a certain depth. So I think once you start practicing moves, your body get accustomed to that range of motion. Again, I'm not counting how many reps I'm doing, I'm just going on a feel. So yeah, 10 kilos is pretty light. So have a bit of a rest pause. Then we do 12 kilos, might go up to 15, maybe 17s. See how heavy we can go today. But pretty much I only do like 2 movements for triceps, 1 movement for biceps. I pretty much keep it that straightforward. No fancy dancy, multiple sets, multiple exercises. Simple and effective. Right, so 12.5 kilos. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. 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 Right, so question is, can we go a bit heavier? Should we go heavier? I think sometimes that's what you always got to gauge. Sometimes I feel like I should. Sometimes I refrain from over-exert myself. But wow, it's been a good session. I'm really happy with the sessions of late. It's been, to be fair, vast majority of the sessions have been pretty spot on, very humbling, and most importantly, always been enjoyable. And that's probably, I think that's key to being successful or feeling like you're being successful in the gym, is having that enjoyment factor and not put yourself under immense pressure to always succeed in getting new PRs and whatever. Can't hear you, bro. Oh no, can't you hear me? I do apologise. I'll have to sort the mic out next time. If you still can't hear me, I do apologise. Just let you know if you can hear me. But what I'm going to do next time, if you can't hear me, I do apologise. What I'm going to do next time is that's better. Right, I appreciate it. I'm going to bring my headphones in because I just discovered that you can use your headphones to make sure that that things are working correctly. So I'll try that next time. So I do apologise if things drop out, but I appreciate the comments. So yeah, what was I gasbagging about is how things. I feel really humbled of late when I come to the gym. I do things. I don't put myself under any false pretenses when I come to work out. I just come to enjoy it. I think that's probably the main thing really, is make sure you enjoy what you do when you're here at the gym. I think too many people overemphasize that they need to make a PR every time they come to the gym, and that the most important thing is trying to like shift as much weight. For me, it's always about being efficient, and if you can lift more weight, try. But you don't get any medals from lifting more weight from this type of community. It's gone are the days where it's impressive. I've seen people lift impressive weight and it doesn't really gain any type of response from anybody because it's just like an everyday thing now, isn't it? I think personality goes a long way, and just that's endurance aspect. Somebody just happily going through things. Anyway, 15 kilos. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, oh yes. Oh, oh, oh. Wow. One thing I need to start doing is some biceps. We're gonna do some biceps in a bit. So, any comments, then please feel free to drop us a comment down below. Really appreciate it. So, I'm gonna do one more set of triceps. So appreciate people who've joined me on the live stream, everybody who's commented so far. Really appreciate those who try to inform me of the bad mics. Really appreciate that. We'll hopefully get things sorted out better for next time. But yeah, 17 and a half. Let's get it. Nice. That's it. Oh, I think 17 and a half at my threshold. Oh, wow. Right, so we're going to finish off with some dumbbell curls. So yeah, 15 is quite nice. So I do remember when I first started come back to gym, I could barely move 10 kilos effectively. And it's just nice over the period of time and perseverance and being really consistent with coming to the gym. I've noticed a lot of progress on every move I do. But the one thing I do like to emphasize is good form. I try to eliminate any cheat moves, any jerking, any ducking into the weight. I like to do things very consistently. Might be low reps, but I do feel I've made significant progress by doing so. Tomorrow's session will be or it might be deadlifts, it might be squats. I'm not too sure yet. Or maybe the mix of both. We'll have to wait and see. But today's session would have been legs, but I decided I felt really good, and I just felt like I needed to do a chest workout today, and been a good sesh, very good sesh, very pleased. Another thing I'm going to be start doing is go start dialing in the diet. I want to lose some extra body fat, and I need to start eliminate certain foods from a diet because I'm noticing it's having an adverse effect on my water retention, my gut. I feel really bloated. I feel very puffy. But I'm starting to become more vascular on the extremities, as it were, the legs, the arms. I'm starting to notice things improve. But anyway, gas bagging. 17's halves. I'm after that. Now, I think 20 kilos it might be a bit too much for myself personally at the moment. But I do reckon having a solid shoulder press will translate in having a very good bicep curl. So I'm going to get 17s off again. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to up the weight to maybe 18 or 18 and a half because I have some micro plates. So I think what we'll do now, right, here we go. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add some micro plates to the dumbbells. You know what? I'm going to just try it. I don't think that's just going to be too much tension on the bicep. I don't think my biceps are quite ready for that type of extra load. So put some of these added weights on. So here we go. That's an extra half a kilo of weight. Oh God. Oh, 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 oh. Stay, I'm done. I am gassed. I was hoping to get up to 85, 18.5. Well, I think 18 kilos is today's not quite a strict curl, granted. That's something that I do prefer doing. I do prefer doing strict curls, but we'll do that next time. So tomorrow we'll be on the squat rack. We'll probably do some squats, we'll probably do some deadlifts, and then we'll do some strict curls in there, like a complete douche. But at this time of day, there's no one here to complain, so why not? But anyway, I think we're done here. We need to tidy up. And then we're going to finish off with some calf raises. Definitely like to keep things in the loop. And I think having strong calves will definitely translate in having a very solid foundation when we come to do our deadlifts, our squats. So all there for the taking. Right, so that's that done there. So get your comments in below if you'd like to know anything, any advice. It doesn't necessarily have to be about me. It could be something that you would like to know, something or something you like to share. You know, this is not just about me, it's collective. But anyway, we'll do one more exercise before shooting off, going home. Absolutely good. But yeah, I'm going to take my shoes off because I don't like having shoes on when I do it. This type of exercise. So what we'll do now, lower this down. So any comments, then please feel free to mention them below. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go 30 kilos. Right, and 30 kilos. And what I'd like to do is I always prefer to go barefooted so I can get onto my tiptoes, really get that squeeze at the top end. Uh, uh, ah, wow. Let's go a bit heavier. What we've got here? Nope. 5, maybe too heavy. Take a 5, we take a 2.5. Thank you very much. But one thing I do like to do is having a progressive overload. It's always my go-to thing. Hey, sorry for the wobbliness. There we go. So yeah, barefooted. Always find I get a better, more tension, able to get onto my tiptoes. Again, until failure, no certain number in mind until I feel I can't do any more. Tends to be quite a low rep range. Ah. Squeezing out the top. Oh my god, it's so heavy. Wow, that was horrid. So I think we'll do one more set, and then I might finish off with a chest press move. Should I? Maybe I should do some leg raises. As always, some leg raises maybe today. Why not? I do enjoy leg raises. So we're getting to that time where we need to get onto our last exercise and then get home and relax for a bit. Right, so here we go. So 35 kilos. Nice. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Right, I think that's it. I'm happy with that. Now, question is, this is the question. Do we do we do a come on, what's happening here? What's happening here? I'm doing the wrong thing here. Pretty Lily Liar. I'm sorry I don't do any co-hosting at the moment. I do appreciate the ask though. Right, so bro, Smith talking. They are. I do like to isolate is the key thing for me. Isolation. I think sometimes when you do like we've got a Viking press here where you can do your calf raises. And I think sometimes you don't really utilize it correctly. But I think next time we'll do some Viking press next time for the calves. But I do like to isolate the muscles that I want to target. So definitely a good exercise, seated calf raising machines. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to finish off on the Smith machine where I will do some hanging leg raises with my ab slings. So definitely one of my go-to things I like to do now. for abs. So, so yeah, let's tidy up this. Here we go. Ay, 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 ay. Wow. Right. So, what I do need to start doing is I do need to do a session where it's just purely body weight movements. So, like doing sit ups, press ups, um, other varieties of body movements, chin ups, pull ups, dips, you name it. I do need to do a session where it's just purely body movements like that. But at the moment, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. So I think sometimes why change something that you're having noticeably good gains from. Right, so here we go. So what we'll do is some hanging leg raises. Aim is to get my feet above my head, up to the main frame of the Smith machine. Do that for so many reps, and then I'll go straight into some side curls where I'm just doing that for my obliques, intercostals, whatever. And then that'll be the one set done. So let's see how we do. Four. Oh, right. I have no idea how many I did. No, I did 4 leg raises, but the rest is complete blank. Wow. So far, so good. Again, I'm probably do that for another 2 more sets. It is, for me personally, very taxing on the old body, especially after the routine we've done so far. But ooh, always enjoyable, very humbling. So get your comments in below if you want to know anything, or you feel like you'd like to share something, please do. We'll do one more set, and then yeah, that day. Wow, 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 wow. Right, so drop us a comment, drop us a like if you need to. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Lee. This is going to be the last exercise for today. We've got 2 more sets to do, hopefully. But if you missed the start of the workout, it will be available on YouTube. So head over to YouTube to Protein Bubble, and all the sessions I've done previously will be there for you to watch in all its glory. One thing I don't do is edit my stuff because I'm lazy, but also like to keep some form of honesty and transparency with what I do in my routines. Still learning, still trying to critique how I present myself as a person, but trying to remain the person who I am. I don't like to polish things out and trying to act differently than I am. But to be fair, I am a completely different person when I'm around people in general, or trying to interact with people. Very a quiet person when I'm in a group. I'm definitely not the loudest. I like to listen, but let it all like sift right through my brain. and go, and then add no value to a conversation. Anyway, uh, here we go. Oh my God. Gets to a point where everything becomes really heavy in that portion. But wow, so again, repeat the same type of range in terms of leg raises. So again, happy with that. If I can do another four reps, maintain that good quality, I'll be happy. Because what I found is normally after this, on the second set, things tend to really become more intensely hard, amongst other things these days. So what we could do, one more set, and then we'll skedaddle, go home, cook some fried eggs, maybe some sausages. We'll see. And have a bit of fruit. May take some fruit to work today. I'm not sure. Punnet of strawberries, I think. A punnet of strawberries to work and just keep it simple. Right. Here we go. So this will be the last set. If you want to see what I did during the workout, go to YouTube. Later on today, it will be uploaded to what I've done at the start of this session. Just to clarify, I did do a new personal best on the barbell chest press. I hit 90 kilos for a strict 2 reps. So I class it as a new PB. Did 95 kilos, but I was a bit shy from touching on the chest. So I'm not going to count it as a personal best as of yet. But they will be uploaded to YouTube Shorts and TikTok. So people can have a gander at the progress. But like I said, all of the sessions I've done previously are all available on YouTube. So please feel free to give that a visit. Drop us a follow, subscribe, follow, share, whatever it may be. So yeah, all I ask for people who join the live stream is just drop us a comment. Doesn't have to be about what I'm doing. It could be something personal to you that you would like a bit of clarity on. It's a community. We're here to help one another. And if I can help you, you can help me. I think everybody wins. It's free information. Right, gas bagging, last set. That's it. I am done. Absolutely goosed. What a session. Wow. Cannot lie, that was good. Very good. So, what we're going to do now is catch my breath for one. So going forward, I'm going to be looking at dialing in the diet now, and I need to really concentrate on what I'm eating. Still going to be calorie dense, Still gonna be a lot of calories there. Like one thing I want to maintain is how much calories I'm having, but what I'm gonna do is make sure I'm having better quality carbohydrates, which are gonna be more beneficial in its longevity. Um, but yeah, definitely know the realms that I'm working in, and I definitely know I can make a significant progress in terms of the physique. Strength is still on the up, which I'm really happy with. So happy days. Whew. Yeah. So I'm gonna say thank you to everybody who's joined me on the live. Everybody who's commented, I really appreciate it. Next time I'm gonna bring my headphones and just make sure I can hear myself throughout the duration of my sessions. Because I've just learned that I can use the headphones as a headphone set where I can actually listen to myself talking. So that'll be interesting. We'll see how that transpires tomorrow. But thank you for everybody, and I'll see you again very soon. Drop us a like, drop us a follow, and I'll see you again very soon. Oh yeah, one before I go, we'll be live tomorrow at the same time. So please feel free to join us. Skedaddle, let's go.